Okay, so now we've done the how to tap, so you should know your meridian points now. And if you don't, you can go back to the last lesson. We're going to play around with using tapping for a specific issue and just keeping it really simple. So this is a really good way to start using tapping for, things that are popping up for you when you're maybe away from using guided tapping, don't have access to them. And it also sort of opens the door up for you starting to create your own script with tapping. So what we're going to do today is we're going to use anxiety as an example. It's nice and easy. It tends to be something that, can be really common. And it's also something that tapping is really, really, really good for alleviating. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure we've got our water. So take a drink before you get started. Let our bodies know that we're taking care of them even through the challenging emotions. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start by setting the tapping in motion by tapping on the karate chop point. And we're going to say the statement, even though I'm anxious, I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. We're going to do that 5 times, and then we're going to tap through the points going all this anxiety, all this anxiety, all this anxiety. And then we're going to take a deep breath at the end, and we're going to check in with where we're at after that. So before we start doing the tapping itself, what I want you to do is I want you to check in and see on a level of 1 to 10 how anxious you're feeling. So, you can either pretend or maybe you are anxious right now. Choose 10 being the absolute on the deck worst anxiety you could ever imagine, and 0 being I'm fine. So you make a note of that and where you are on a scale of 1 to 10. And then we're going to do a round of tapping, do a nice deep breath, and then see where we're at after that. Then, as an example, we'll do it for a second time round, and you would keep on doing that until your number starts to creep down towards 0. And then we tap in with a positive round once or twice. So we're going to do 2 negative rounds and 1 positive round. So just to give you an idea of what it feels like to do tapping in a round. So this is really simple statements. Off we go. So starting on the side of the hand. Even though I'm feeling anxious, I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling really anxious, I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling really anxious, I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling really anxious, I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Even though I'm feeling really anxious, I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Okay, take a break, take a nice deep breath. How's that feeling? So you might even find from just that round that you already feel like your level has gone down. You could even check your number between 1 and 10 now and see where you're at. It's really cool, right? It feels so much more chilled out now. Okay, so now we're going to tap through the round. So we're going to do 1 round going all this anxiety. Okay, so starting on the top of the head. All this anxiety. Eyebrow point, all this anxiety. Eye point, all this anxiety. Under the eye point, all this anxiety. Top lip, all this anxiety. Under the lip, all this anxiety. Collarbone, all this anxiety. Underarm, all this anxiety. Wrists, all this anxiety. Nice deep breath in. And okay, so it's time to check in and see where you're at. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your anxiety now? Has it gone from a 10 to an 8? Has it gone from an 8 to a 6 or an 8 to a 2? Where are we at? And you want to just note that down. So we're going to do another round. So we don't need to do the karate chop point again. We're just going to go straight into the round. Okay. So top of the head, all this anxiety, all this anxiety, all this anxiety. You want to remember to breathe as you go through it. If you tend to hold your breath, all this anxiety, 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 all this anxiety. Nice deep breath and let it go. Okay, so I'm laughing because I'm finding myself just chilling right out. I'm about to take a nap. So if you take a score again of your anxiety, and you should find that it has come down. But the thing is, if you're finding that you're really, really anxious, you get really severe anxiety, it might take quite a few rounds to to work and to go keep going. And the thing is with the tapping is you can do that as many rounds as it takes, and making sure you're taking that deep breath as well, making sure you drink some water. In fact, we'll drink some more water. Um, you know, and it'll give you a chance to let that come down. But as I say, it can be really, really handy if you're, say, out and about and you're just feeling really anxious, and then you could go into like a bathroom or something and just, do your tapping round and just bring that anxiety level down. Now, what I'm going to do now is we're going to do a positive round. So once you get your number down, you'll find that you can do a positive round of tapping as well. So we're tapping in how we're wanting to feel, even if it isn't what you're feeling at the moment. And again, just creating that association with the calmer nervous system and the more positive statements. We're going to do one round of the positive statement, and then I think that's good to go for your first round of basic tapping. So here we go. We're going to go cool, calm, and collected. So cool, calm, and collected. Cool, calm, and collected. Feeling cool and calm and collected. Cool, calm, 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 and collected. Okay, take a nice deep breath. Let it all out. Okay, how are we feeling? So again, one more time, just take a rating down of how anxious you're feeling on a scale of 1 to 10. And what you can do after your tapping, that can be really powerful as well, is you can go journal. You can go journal on whatever came up for you. Sometimes you're going to find that when you do rounds of tapping, that maybe you don't even know what it is that you're anxious about, or whatever problem that you've went to go and tap in on and find a solution. The solution maybe comes to you, or something else, another part of the problem that you didn't realize was there, comes up to the surface. So it can be really, really powerful to take your tapping practice and combine it with journaling. And it just can help you to create like a really comprehensive way of working through any goals or challenges or anything. As I say, like I'm just obsessed. So I hope you enjoyed that. And if you enjoyed it and found it really useful, you can always come back to this lesson again and again and again. I'm going to do a few different lessons on different themes. So feel free to start playing around with those. Okay.